It's your boy KC over here, broadcasting live, Periscope, KC Photography and Printing.com. I specialize in photography and graphic designs. And I just was faced with I've been faced with these dilemmas for a couple of weeks now. You got a lot of people, hey, what's going on? Metamucil, Marble. Hey, how y'all doing? Thanks for joining me. Thanks for joining me. Check me out, KC Photography and Printing.com. I was kind of like checking out. I do a lot of printing, print jobs for businesses and promoters and people that's doing parties and things and whatnot. And it really has been it's starting to become a real big pet peeve for me, because they got all these apps out. You got people that's learning how to do designs, and I have no problem with that. But people are bringing in print jobs that are not print ready. So when you get ready to set it up 300 DPI, whatever, and it's coming out blurry. And most of the people that designing it, they want to blame the printer, but they haven't took the time out to realize what the proper settings are when you want to design. So if you're using these apps on the phone, I assume the Instagram apps and the apps where you can kind of mess around with and make a nice flyer for the internet, those are not exactly for printing. Just to let you know that you have to kind of like know what you're doing, and you really want to. And I have a problem with people learning about designs, and it's very fun, and you're kind of creating, and your mind is going, and the computer is doing what your mind tells you to do. I understand that excitement, but you want to do it correctly. You don't want to just do it cheap. So when you're designing, and you're designing something for print, it is very important that it's designed large enough so when you make a 4x6 or when you make an 11x17 poster, that it is it's print ready. And the main thing is to get your proper dimensions, whatever size are, and make sure your resolution, sometimes it's called DPI, make it sure that it is 300, between 300 and 350 DPI, because that's going to get you a nice, clear-cut, quality print job. When I first started out, I remember, and I didn't know, of course, you don't know till you know. I remember when I first started out, people would, the print company would send it back. They would not print it, and it looked like we're going to have to go back to that, because, if you're doing a party, if you got a business, if you're advertising, promoting something, it's all in the presentation. And when someone looks at a flyer that is blurry and not clear, you can't read all the writing, it just looks shammy, and you're not going to get the return that you're looking for. It's not just about, what's up, Tam? How you doing, Tam D? It's not just about having a pretty, flashy flyer on the internet. If you want to get that, hey, how you doing? Thanks for joining me. If you want to get that clear, nice print job, then it's going to have to be designed correctly. So we want to kind of like, just let people know, share this out. If you know anyone that's trying to do their own designs, their own graphics, call me. My number's on my website. I'll have no problem teaching people and let them know the proper way of doing things. I'm a designer. I'm a graphic designer. I print a lot. I design a lot of flyers for businesses and organizations and club flyers and stuff like that. But I would definitely tell you the correct way to do it, so you can have a nice quality print when you take it to print. It is not the printer's fault. When it comes back blurry, when it comes back where you can't hardly read the letters on it, it is not the printer's fault. And that's what a lot of the people that get it back, they say, well, my job is blurry. But that's the way you're saying. It's going to print what it see. So we want to make sure that your DPI or your resolution is 300, around 300, 350, so you can get a good, and it has to be designed that way. You just can't go in there and change the number from 72 to 300 and expect for it to be correct. No, it has to, from scratch, you have to design it at 300, and it's always good to design large. And then if you want to shrink it down for the internet, that is, it's easier to do. It's easier to shrink it down than to blow it up, because the more you blow it up, and if you take a thing, if you, for example, if you got something this big and then you blow it up to this big, I mean, you can automatically just picture that in your mind, how the stretch is going to make it blurry, or it's not going to be clear. You know, so, but if you got something this big and you bring it down, then you're going to still have a good quality product. So we want to kind of like, you know, I just wanted to kind of like share that with my people and my customers and anybody that want to tweet this out. You know, just kind of we got to get back in the habit of quality work. The internet, the apps, Instagram, all these things you got to play with to kind of take away from the trade of graphic design. You know, we really it really is kind of hurting. You know, we thinking it's helping. Well, we could do it ourselves. I could save $50. I could save $35 on the design if I do it myself. But you want to do a quality job, because you want people to actually come to your business, come to your party, come to your event, be able to read whatever you got out there promoting. You don't want to look shabby. So it's really important that we get that done correctly. You know, so that's my tip for today. Quality print job. Check me out. I'm gonna start periscoping. I'm kind of getting used to this. I love it. I think it's a great platform. I think it's going to work well once everybody get a hold to it and you be able to talk live, interact with people. But that's my tip for today. So I'll be back tomorrow with something else that's going on. I think that's important to share with people. Check me out. I'm KC Photography and Printing.com. I'm on the web. Hey, thanks a lot, Tam, for following me. Check me out. Go to my website. Give me a call. I'm on Facebook, Instagram, all those things. You can see some of my work. If you need any help, any business, any information, you need anything, just hit me up on the website and you can find me. Thanks a lot. Appreciate the hearts.